Meteorologist Corey Sima here in the First Alert Weather Center. This is just some good old-fashioned rain that we got here this morning, but yeah, it's on the weekend. It is Sunday morning, a little bit of an inconvenience for sure. So we're going to talk about it. Feel free to hop in the comment section if you have any questions or comments. I'll get to as many as I can. Something that we run into here on Facebook a lot of the time is, for a precise pinpoint forecast, and, we want to be as accurate and precise as we can. I'll get to as many comments as I can, but please, I'm sorry if I don't get to your specific town. I'm going to try to be as specific as I can, just so you're informed and you know what's going on throughout the day today. So I'm making sure everything is set up on my end here, on the computer over here, so I can actually check out y'all's comments as they are streaming across here. So looks like about 250 of you watching right now. And there's Adam right now, Jacksonville, Mandarin area. Adam, rain. And there may be a break in it later this afternoon. And I'm going to time that out and show you kind of what I'm talking about. But it looks like rain most of the day today. So unfortunately, it is a big inconvenience, but we do need it here. Edward says, just drop fertilizer, so the rain is helpful. Edward, that's awesome. I actually am a new homeowner, just built a house and just put grass in the ground. So I'm realizing all of this right now and just how important all of that is. So, okay, the comments are flooding in right now. Chris is asking, any chance of tornadoes? Chris, that's a really good question, and the threat for tornadoes, basically zero. It is very, very low. If you are south of State Road 16, we do have a risk for severe weather today, but even down there, the tornado threat is very low. We do have a severe thunderstorm moving into Gainesville right now. It's not a tornado warning or the threat for a tornado on that one, but we're watching it. Tornado's not a concern for me today. Okay, we have a hi from Hamburg, Germany. This is Joachim, who has joined us in the past. So right now, that's the award for the person watching us from the farthest away, Hamburg, Germany. So that is awesome. Hope everything is well over in that direction. Meanwhile, here in Northeast Florida, this is what we have. Yeah. So a lot of you asking about your town, your neighborhood, where you are. I would expect this for most of the day today. This is downtown here on the First Alert Skycam Network. It is, what time is it? It is 9:10 a.m. And it's been raining for most of the morning, but it hasn't been really heavy rain. So, and honestly, this is the best kind. If it's light to moderate and it rains most of the day, obviously it's an inconvenience, but the threat for flooding isn't that high, and it can just really soak in the ground and it's not getting inundated and just poured on really quickly. So downtown Jacksonville, hard to see the tops of the downtown buildings here. They're cut off by the low clouds. It's still raining. You may not be able to see because you're looking at a screen, but the rain is falling here in downtown. Maybe you can see the raindrops there at the darker background of the building that's going up there, and then the trees there right next to the river. All right, so let's dive into the radar here, and there's a lot going on. So, especially in Northeast Florida, those of you in Southeast Georgia, a little bit of shower activity, but it is fairly light. All right, Catherine from Live Oak, just to say good morning. Tabitha, guess no zoo today. Tabitha, probably not. It's going to be like this for most of the day, so probably not a good zoo day, unfortunately. And Amber is asking, any flooding on the south side? Yeah, Amber, that's a really good question. So we're going to get rain that moves over areas that have already received rain. The meteorological or weird fancy science term for that is training. So think about boxcars on a train. They all go, they all ride over the same spot on the track. And that's kind of what the rain is doing here. It's basically moving over the same area And whenever the rain is really heavy, that can pose a flooding risk. And wherever we have the really bright red, which is down here by Gainesville, which the little blue icon here is a hail report. Looks like there was hail there southwest of Gainesville. That storm is staying well down to the south, but we still do have some moderate rain at times over the I-10 corridor. And the rain in southeast Georgia is very light, not a problem. If you are watching in southeast Georgia, Folkston, Kingsland, Woodbine, Brunswick, Jekyll Island, St. Simons, over to Nahunta, Patterson, Blackshear, Waycross, just some light rain and some light spotty rain over the next couple of hours. And then this main line in northeast Florida is going to kind of take over here. So, Jane, good old-fashioned rain. And Janie says, we go to the circus today downtown. Janie, you better take that umbrella. Pamela says, great, sun, come back. Yeah, Pamela, we'll actually get some sun tomorrow. We had some yesterday. I had it over me near the St. Johns and Duval County line yesterday afternoon, which was really nice to see, but I don't expect a lot of sun today, if any. So, yeah, unfortunately. Tina, this is great. It's the best rain. Still hear birds singing, and the flowers are drinking. That's very poetic. Tina, thanks for writing in. And there's Megan Moriarty. Hi, from across the studio. Megan just walked out of the studio. Now she's waving at me. So, Nikki, how is the rain going to be over Callahan? Nikki, right now you're right on that line in Callahan where you just have some light rain. And this little line is going to kind of stay put here for the next hour or two. So those of you, Callahan, Hilliard, Yulee, Fernandina Beach, even down to Little Talbot Island and Briceville, back through northern Baker County and northern Columbia County, you're kind of right on that line where if this moves a little north a little bit, your rain total is going to go up a little bit. But right now, you're just getting some light rain. Let's see. There's Mark. Good morning from Arlington. And Stacy says, pouring hard in Lake Butler. Stacy, I appreciate that report. Tanya, heavy rain in Brunswick. Not really in Brunswick, Tanya. You're going to just see some light rain today. It's going to be heavier in Florida. And Sharon also just asking about Brunswick as well. So Brunswick back to back there. That's good. Okay, so let's talk about the radar here. I'm going to start in Jacksonville and Duval County. We're going to kind of go all around here. So where you see the yellow, this is some moderate rain. And I just showed you the Riverside First Alert Skycam network, and it didn't look all that bad. So where you see the yellow, it's not crazy. We start to get into some of the orange and red where you just saw it update there and the color change there south and west of Baldwin. And whenever we get into the oranges and the reds, that is a little bit of that heavier rain. And we have some of that north of downtown all the way out through Arlington into East Arlington and the beaches, the south side of Duval County. Then we get over to Blanding Boulevard and the west side. This is the toll road, 103rd, Normandy Boulevard, all the way out to 301 south of Baldwin where the rain gets a little bit heavier. Now we're going to go down here into Clay County and St. Johns County. These are some of those heavier pockets of rain here. I-95 from County Road 210, World Golf Village, from Silverleaf down to State Road 16, all the way up to Julington Creek and Fruit Cove, State Road 13, Green Cove, Penny Farms, out to State Road 16 and Middleburg. Then the rain lets up a little bit just south and around Camp Blanding. And then we get over to Stark. There's State Road 230. Red, how's it going to be around the airport tonight? Red, that's a great question. There will be a little bit of rain around. It looks like the showers are going to try to go down a little bit tonight. I don't think this is like flight delay or cancellation kind of rain. The lightning is avoiding our area now, and the lightning will not be here later today. So the airport should be okay. My expectation is that your flight shouldn't get delayed and definitely not canceled. later today. All the way down to Gainesville, I-75. If you do have travel down I-75, down Highway 301, even I-95 too, you are going to encounter some of these heavier storms. And this one was severe earlier. Looks like it did drop some hail. I do not know what county that is, southwest of Alachua County. So if anybody knows, feel free to jump in the comments and let me know. All the way out to Lake City with some light to moderate rain. Had that Lake Butler report earlier. And where it was raining, it is still raining. Lake City with some moderate to heavy rain, and all the way down to St. Augustine, Putnam County, some light rain in Flagler County. If you do have to travel, you have a window right now where I-95 is pretty clear all the way down to Daytona and Orlando, and points even farther south all the way down to Melbourne, Fort Pierce, and eventually Miami. So that's kind of the setup here. We have the rain in Northeast Florida over most spots, and then Southeast Georgia, the rain gets pretty light. So I'm actually going to show you the hour by hour and timing this out here, and kind of some of the things I look for whenever I go to tell you where the rain is going to be. Okay, so a little bit of science. Some of you may not care about that. The rain right now, I just showed you. It's from Jacksonville to Lake City to Gainesville to Palatka to St. Augustine with some light rain in Southeast Georgia. That's not here. On this scenario, it's not here. So I'm not going to show you this one because there's some error in it. As we move forward through the day, that's wrong. So that's just kind of a weird, nerdy, behind-the-scenes, sciencey thing. This is a different scenario or a different example, and it has the rain on here. So that tells me, okay, I can look at this computer model, that's kind of the fancy term for it, and actually maybe trust it a little bit. So my biased random plug is that computers will never replace humans. Some of you may not agree with that, but anyway, moving on, we're talking about the weather. By noon, the rain's still scattered around most of Northeast Florida. Southeast Georgia, you see there's not much. So those of you, already had a couple of you asking about Brunswick, and things look okay. If you have plans, Jekyll Island, Cumberland Island, St. Simon's Island, looking generally okay. And points inland, Waycross, Nahunta, Blackshear, Folkestone. Folkestone, you're kind of right on that line. Yulee, kind of right on that line as well. But those of you in Northeast Florida, grab the umbrella, keep it close all day. Or I'm going to fast forward into this evening, and here's kind of a little bit of a break here between about 1 and 4 o'clock. So there may be a window of time where the rain stops falling, but it's still going to be cloudy. The ground is still going to be wet too, so you're going to have to deal with that. And then we get into 5 p.m., more scattered showers move in. So just kind of not necessarily 100% endless cycle, but there's just going to be more rain. So grab that umbrella. Make sure you do not forget about the rain later today. And then here is 8 p.m. this evening and tonight. Some of that rain, some of the color is still really bright whenever we get into those oranges and reds like I was talking about. Still scattered showers. Some of this potentially moving up and impacting Southeast Georgia along the coast. But everybody from Yulee all the way out to Hilliard, Callahan, through Duval County, everybody in the Jacksonville metro area, including Orange Park and Clay County, through St. Johns County, into Putnam County, scattered showers. There may be some lightning with this as well, but the really mean and nasty stuff is going to be down to our south. Here's where I'm a little encouraged, because as we get to 9, 10, and 11 o'clock tonight, there we go. The rain kind of leaves. An isolated shower lingering tomorrow morning. This is 7 a.m. tomorrow. And you can see the spotty green generally south of I-10. And the threat for rain tomorrow shifting to the south. Tomorrow is going to be a better day if you're trying to get out and do stuff. You know, it's not the weekend, unfortunately, but things are shaping up a little bit better. The map almost completely clears here with temperatures climbing up a little bit to near 80 degrees. The threat for rain shifting to the south of I-10. So I'm going to put the radar back up here, kind of get the wider view, and I'm going to get to some of y'all's questions. Actually, I need to put this right here. There. No, other side, because I'm going to be over here. There. Okay. Wendy's asking, who is this guy? Wendy, my name's Corey. I'm a weatherman here at Action News Jax. So here on Facebook, try to keep it a little bit looser. When I'm on TV, you guys can't talk to me. I mean, you can talk to me, and some of you probably do, and I can't respond. I can't hear you. But this is meant to be interactive here on Facebook. I can see y'all's comments, and make sure that you guys are informed and you know what's going on with the weather. So that's the whole point here. Courtney says, IDK, but I like him. Thanks, Courtney. And Carol says he's cool too. So great, guys. Glad you're here. And let's see. Oh, Dan. Dan writing in saying Levy County is the county just southwest of Alachua. Dan, if you're still watching, that was 3 minutes ago. I appreciate that. Lynn, a report from Lynn. Interlachen has steady rain since 5 a.m. And there is Courtney. How about his West Jax got a baby shower? Courtney, you are in that light to moderate rain, and it's going to stay that way for a couple hours. There's Carol writing in from Jax. Lucy from Live Oak. Carol asking, did anyone else have a power outage? Yeah, that's a really good question, Carol. I haven't seen any reports on that. If any of you have or know anything, feel free to jump in. And and there is Ann saying, finally, actually news for once. Guy says, hi from Scotland. That's great, Guy. Thanks for watching us here in Northeast Florida. Already had somebody write in from Germany, Hamburg. My friend Joachim or Joachim. Not sure how they pronounce it. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. Dylan asking, can I go fishing today? LOL. Dylan, you can. And my studio tech, Josh, the guy who makes sure we're in the right places and moves the cameras around if necessary. Josh is a big fisher. He was asking earlier. I'm not stopping you. Obviously, if there's lightning or something, boy, you want to make sure you're not outside and certainly not on water or near water. But yeah, I'd say it depends on where you are. Northeast Florida, going to be pretty wet today. There's not going to be a ton in terms of lightning, so you may be okay. If it were me, I wouldn't do it. I would try to move it. Obviously, it's Sunday and part of the weekend, but Southeast Georgia is generally going to be okay. All right, Bradley says, that beard is so cute. Keep up the good work. Bradley is actually my audio guy. So, gee, thanks, Brad. And there's Dana. Good morning, Corey. That's my mom. So, hey, Mom, thanks for watching. And Puerto Rico. This is awesome. And this is Idalia. This is one of the tough things with saying people's names. I hate saying names wrong. If you get the name wrong, first impression is kind of ruined. So, thanks for watching from Puerto Rico. Hope I said your name right. Melissa says nap weather, 100%. I'm going to go take a nap later today. Let's see, Missy in Race Pond, Georgia. We have little lakes in our yard. Little lakes in your yard, that's not that encouraging, Missy. But that must be from the rain last night. You've gotten a little bit of rain this morning. Okay, Dylan asking about the Mayport area. Yeah, Dylan, you're going to have the rain through the day. There may be a window this afternoon from about 1 to 4. We may get lucky and get a break from the rain. So if you try to do it, I would say to try it around then. But of course, if there's lightning, please move inside. That response to Brad was epic. Thank you, Destiny. I try to make it fun. This isn't television. Obviously, I work for a TV station. And I got to be professional because I represent Action News Jax, CBS 47 and Fox 30, and all the people that work in this building. If I can make it fun, if I can make it memorable, that's kind of my goal. Of course, I want to protect life and property. That's my number one goal. If you think I'm here to be wrong and just get paid, that's hilarious. But if I can make it memorable and make you want to come back, then that's awesome. I love the weather, and I hope I can show that. Amanda, and there's been a question about this already. What's hurricane season looking like this year? Amanda, looks like another above average season. Now, 2020 was a season we had never experienced. So we had 30 named storms. Do I think that's going to happen again? No. The climate pattern is still in place that is conducive for more tropical systems. We'll be talking more about that in the next month and a half. We are a month and a half away from the start of hurricane season now. So, you know, our quiet times are kind of coming to an end here, but we'll be talking more about that definitely here in the coming days and weeks. So there's Rhonda watching from Virginia. Rhonda, thanks for writing in. We've got Virginia. We've got Puerto Rico. We've got Germany, Scotland. This is great. This has been a really good Facebook Live this morning from all of y'all. And guys asking about the weather in Scotland. I should have known that was coming. Guy, I don't know what the weather's going to be like in Scotland. I just forecasted the weather for Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia today, so I'm sorry. Dang it. I should have known that was coming. If you guys have any lasting questions, write them in now. I'm going to hop into the comment section here after we kind of flip the switch and turn this off. I'm kind of starting to lose my voice. I'm going to keep an eye on the rain here over the next hour or two. If there's something you need to know about, we'll be back here on Facebook and you'll know about it. If there's something you really need to know about, then we'll be on TV, on CBS 47 and Fox 30, live streaming in the Action News Jax apps. We also have the live streaming in the First Alert Weather app. And our app is great. I'm going to sound like a salesman here, but we'll send you heavy rain alerts. So if you're not paying attention to the weather, like just stuff starts happening. I just got married and moved into a house, so yeah, distractions happen, even for the weather guy. But we'll send you an alert if heavy rain is moving in. We'll send you an alert if lightning is moving in too. So it's a really good tool to have, and you can track the radar there on all your devices. So yeah, like I said, if you need to know something about it, you'll know about it. I'll be back with you, whether it's here on Facebook or on TV. Thanks to all you guys for watching and watching from all around. This is wonderful what the internet has done. Obviously, there's a lot of bad that comes from the internet these days, but there's a lot of good that comes from it too, and just how we can connect people from all around the world. So this is great. You guys try to stay dry out there. It's going to be kind of hard with all the rain today, but thanks for tuning in here. And meteorologist Alyssa Pejic is going to be on later today. You can check her out starting at 6:30 on CBS 47, and then later tonight starting at 10 o'clock on Fox 30 Action News Jax. Y'all enjoy your Sunday, and we'll see you next time.